do a recap of how you guys break down the close sheet. I mean, everybody has the overall same way that we break it down. But Wilson, let's just have you go first. Like when you're about to close, we know that you are a very confident closer. You close at a very high level, but just in a very quick way, kind of recap what your thought process is in this moment before you're about to present the close sheet to someone, and then how you go about it.
It's game time. So the biggest thing that I got from Rich and Samantha is energy. Obviously, we all kind of hit the main points, but how you make that person feel in that moment is what closes it. It's what makes you different from, you know, the 3 other consultants that may have been in their house already. Moses said it like they're buying you, they're not buying. I mean, we can't even show them the panel. So, but yeah, just establish how good it is off the bat and just really explain it to them and then help them get there. I don't think I do anything too special on here outside of what we're trained to do. So I guess my only advice would be take what you're taught in these meetings and actually apply it. So this is practice and that's the game. So don't try to pull something out of, you know, just do what we're taught to do. Apply the pain and then present the solution.
I think one of his superpowers that he might not know so closely is just his expectation of the sale and assuming the close already. His point when he was up here before was like, if they open the door, I'm closing. And once he looks at that paper, whether they have savings or whether it's an overbill, he's already knowing how to frame it. He just has that expectation that if they get approved, it's a deal. Just carrying yourself like you don't need the sale. I want to help you, but I really don't care if you get this or not. Like that alone says so much more than what we're actually saying in the room. Let's take it from the top.
Just blank canvas?
No, blank canvas. Brad, give us your customer profile. What is your, give us the guy's thing from last night.
So I'm a 50-year-old single father of 2. I've got summer bills up in the 350s, but average is around 200. And yeah, they're both like 8 and 11, so about 10 years away from getting out of the house. So the bills are going to be high for a bit still. And but I plan on staying here in retirement, so I don't plan on going anywhere.
Cool. Right on, Brad. Well, it looks like your solar offer just came in. There's a ton of savings on here, but I'm gonna just go through each line so we can kind of totally understand each one for what it is. So just a quick recap of what you had helped me on earlier. You said your current average is about 200. 195 actually. I don't want to cheat you out that $5. Okay. And then you did the math for me in year 5, you know, 237. In year 10, 288. And then when you're kind of headed into retirement, looking like your average would be $427. So, I mean, with that being said, what do you think those summer bills are going to be like in the middle of your retirement?
It's already 350. Like that's the average is more than that. I mean, 600 probably.
Yeah, like I said,
more than I should pay.
Yeah, definitely. We don't want that, man. I can't imagine paying $600 on a budget. No. As far as your future spend goes, do you know what that is? The 58.5 grand?
That was like, what? That was like the next 15 years or something on average.
Almost. So 25 years.
Right. Okay.
So that's that best case scenario. So all I did was multiply your average 195 times 12 for a year, and then times 25.
Okay.
So if your bill was to stay exactly 195 for the next 25 years, you're gonna still fork over $58,500. Now, with you saying in your retirement that your bill's gonna go up to 600 in the summer, what's a more realistic future spend for you? If this is with absolutely no inflation.
I mean, that's gonna be more than my house. This is gonna be like $90,000, bro.
Yeah, 90 grand easy, and then. Like I said, the 25-year mark, it doesn't end there. This is that lifetime contract. It's just going to keep going and going. But we'll just put 90,000 here for the next 25. As far as your solar option, no worries, man. There's a ton of savings. You got a 9.24 kilowatt system. So all that means is you'll get 28 of those top tier panels.
Okay.
Yeah, pretty cool. And then the second those go up on your roof, it's going to add $36,960. Yeah, of equity to your house. I don't know, with you giving Evergy all that money, have they ever added any equity to your house?
No, we get power outages every year, and nothing bad.
It's terrible, man. That's a crime. You do have to file, make sure that you're qualified, make sure their funds are still there. But, you know, like I said, compared to $0, a possible $2,000 sounds pretty cool. Before, compared to your $600 summer bills, obviously I'm gonna do my best to get you at that 185, so we don't even have to talk about that. But all I need is your ID, and then we'll see about kind of getting you these savings.
For sure. I just want to make sure that, you said 28 panels, it's not a super big house, it's all going to fit there.
Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, man. That's actually one of my concerns too. That's why we're gonna go ahead and schedule that site survey I mentioned earlier with the drone. Yeah, so it's gonna be cool. I'll come out here with you, and they basically will just shoot the drone up, measure the roof, and we'll actually see if all this, all these savings and all these good numbers are actually feasible. Right now, I'm just trying to see if it'll save you money. That's a definite. It's definitely gonna save you money. Now we have to see, can the project actually fit on your home? Like I said, every home's not a good fit, so that's where I'm just trying to go to work for you and really get this site survey set up. What's your schedule looking like the next couple of days? I'm looking good. Like I said, all I need is that ID. I'll go ahead and take a picture of that, send it in, see what we get back.
Okay, that's it.
Cool.
About this is you guys have vastly different styles, and they work. They both can work, and every customer is different. Every sales consultant is different. Everybody keeps their individuality in their pitch and in their closing, and they should. And we talk about tailoring it to the customer, but also keeping it yourself. And they both just did that, and they're again so different, but we're able to basically accomplish the same things. Brad is obviously a scientist of all this, and he also has solar on his home. So him making the whole comment about what it did for him in that moment is so powerful that I would be dropping it every time. I would start off the presentation with a picture of my panel, just everything, dude. It's very, very solid. But I won't run my mouth too much. Been doing it all day. Is there any questions or feedback that you guys have for Brad and his very smooth process? Shireen.
Good job tying back in the presentation with the fake phone call from the utility company. That's something I've never heard before. That was a good job.
Thank you. That's how I always try to explain the future spin part there.
It makes it easier to understand when you break it down like that.
You call them out on the talking to the realtor.
Yeah.
Let's call them right now. We can get this knocked out right here.
Right.
And then obviously it was a bluff, so they're just gonna be like, no, it's okay.
Unless they would be all right. What else?
To add to that, I like that you called them out, but right before that, you explained, again, and then you're like, yeah, let's call your realtor. But as always, your buzzwords are, I'm gonna be something. You always put in little buzzwords.
Man.
Yeah.
Anything else? Samantha, you got anything?
You did great.